In the footsteps of the Maldivian underwater cabinet meeting and the Nepalese mountaintop cabinet meeting, top Mongolian officials donned dark green Save Our Planet baseball caps and set up tables and chairs in the sands of the Gobi Desert for a cabinet meeting to draw attention to climate change. The meeting of 12 government ministers was held in scorching heat in a sandy valley in South Gobi province, about 415 miles south of Ulaanbaatar, the country's capital. The ministers in suits and ties arrived in the desert in jeeps after a 15-hour journey. Officials planted a Mongolian flag in the ground, set up long tables and chairs in the fine golden sand and discussed climate change against the backdrop of a vast expanse of desert and a bright blue sky. Prime Minister Batpol Shukhpatar said Mongolia had experienced one of the harshest winters of the decade, and a fifth of the country's livestock died. And in business, Boeing delays delivery of its first new generation 787 Dreamliner aircraft until early 2011. Japan's All Nippon Airways was due to take delivery of the aircraft at the end of this year.
The 787 project has already been delayed for more than 2 years following a series of hitches. Boeing said on Friday the setback was due to the availability of Rolls-Royce engine needed for the final phase of flight testing. The US company said that it now expected All Nippon to take delivery of the aircraft in the middle of the first quarter of 2011. The 787 being built in Seattle is Boeing's most sophisticated plane yet. The company claims the carbon composite aircraft will be lighter, faster and emit less carbon dioxide than similar-sized planes currently flying. Development of Airbus A380 Super Jumbo was stopped by problems, plunging the manufacturer into heavy losses and forcing a clear out of management. ANA has ordered 55 Dreamliners, 8 of which Boeing had promised to deliver by the end of March. It was unclear if the 787 delay would mean Boeing having to reschedule deliveries to other airlines.
In sports, Manchester City's surprise defeat on the weekend brings the club down with a thud, as City fans are delirious with joy during the last round of Premier League action when their team surgically dismantled Liverpool. This time around, their faces were recoiled with horror at the Stadium of Light. The high-flying Manchester City was stunned by Sunderland with an embarrassing result of 1-0. It was not an ill-deserved defeat either. Even though Manchester City were quick off the blocks, they were unable to keep up the momentum in the second half when they gave the home team an opportunity to attack them and pressure them in the latter parts of the game. The pressure was evident on the star-studded talent in the Manchester City ranks as Sunderland won a late penalty against Micah Richards. And the prolific Englishman Darren Bent stepped up to smash in the winner to give the fans in the Stadium of Light something to cheer about. Lionel Messi, Andre Iniesta and David Villa scored as Barcelona opened its Spanish League campaign with a comfortable 3-0 win at Racing Santander on Sunday, while Real Madrid was held to a 0-0 draw by Mallorca in Jose Mourinho's first game as a Liga coach. After just 4 minutes at Santander's Sardinia Stadium, Messi gathered Iniesta's through pass and raced into the area before chipping goalkeeper Antonio Rodriguez. Iniesta also lobbed Rodriguez with a perfectly placed first-time shot in the 33rd before Villa scored his first league goal for Barcelona, heading in unmarked from Daniel Alves' cross in the 63rd. Mourinho said his Madrid side had not played at the kind of level he hopes it can reach, although he was pleased with that his players made opportunities and did not concede. The team also had a different look up front. After Zlatan Ibrahimovic's move to AC Milan was secured on Saturday, Villa joined Messi and Iniesta in the attack.